Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Morning Movie with Jamie. I'm Jamie. Today's movie is The Deep, 1977. I have just recently watched this. I've never seen it before. How many days ago was it? It was late night. I know exactly when it was. I couldn't sleep. It was 2:30 in the morning. I'm going through Roku. You know, you've heard of the Roku? Going through the Roku like this. Then it said The Deep, 1977. I'm like, what is this? And it had a cool picture. And it said, it had Lou Gossett Jr., Nick Nolte, what's her name, Jacqueline Bisset, and Robert Shaw from Jaws. And it's 1977, so 2 years after Jaws. I'm like, how come I've never heard of this with this cast? I said, wait a minute, is it one of those like Sentinels? You know, if you saw my other review about the Sentinel, it had a whole bunch of actors, good time, big actors, but the movie wasn't very good. The answer is kind of. Not much happens. It's really weird. I'm way ahead of myself, so let's just go through each step. You just heard the cast. Thumbs up. It's written by Peter Benchley, because why? He's very famous now because of Jaws 2 years earlier. I was just watching it. That was a little scary monster. I remember that. I remember the scene now, so I can't tell you. It's a spoiler-free talk. Anyway, Peter Benchley wrote it, so it's everybody wants to be on the water. And ready for this? It's directed by Peter Yates. So is this Bullet? You remember Bullet with Steve McQueen? So is this Bullet in the water? No. Is it Jaws? No. Is it a weird pirate ship treasure hunt in water with Lou Gossett Jr. and his goons trying to do voodoo and kill people? Kind of. Is it really slow moving? Yeah. Is there sharks in there? I don't even know if there's sharks in the book, because I never read the book, The Deep, Peter Benchley. I tried reading Jaws once, and it was horrible. I mean, I don't want to be mean, because I hate to put things down, but I could not get through that book. Ooh, yeah, Jacqueline Bisset. I remember the scene where she gets attacked. I think she gets attacked. They didn't grab her arm. It grabs whatever stick she had, and it was a creature. She shows up later. That's not a spoiler, but it's called The Deep. Anyway, enough what I say. Is it still a recommendation? That's the whole point of my channel. I still recommend it. It's free out there on the Rokus or the Tubies or the Amazonies. And the well, it's probably not Netflix. Netflix has, I don't want to put down things. I hate putting down things, but Netflix has nothing. They don't have any old movies. They're always trying to make new crappy movies. Anyway, what does Video Guide, as I hit my microphone, what does Video Movie Guide 2000 say about The Deep, 1977? The success of Jaws prompted this screen adaptation of another Benchley novel, but the results weren't nearly as satisfying. A great cast founders in this waterlogged tale of treasure hunting. So basically, I said the same thing, didn't I? Yeah. Why did my voice go so high there? I don't know. Directed by Peter Yates, Robert Shaw, Jacqueline Bisset, Nick Nolte, Lou Gossett Jr. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Did he show up in the trailer? I never watch these things hardly because I'm talking to you like this. But Eli Wallach is in this. Another actor. Eli Wallach. Anyway, what did he give it? They gave it 2 stars out of 5. So not bad. I think that's worth 2 stars. It's still worth a viewing. Would I pay money for it? No. I don't think I would. But would I watch it again down the road? I would, because maybe I missed something. I mean, watching movies at 2:30 in the morning, you might miss something. But it had some cool scenes, and I'm watching the trailer, and I'm like, yeah, I remember that. I think again, Peter Yates, great director. I mean, Bullet, that's a good example. Bullet came out, I could be wrong, because I never looked things up, but I'm pretty sure Bullet came out in 1968, and that was a kind of slow moving, but then fast. It was missing some fast. Slow moving's fine. I like slow moving. I'm an older fella. I watch, so slow is fine as long as there's some, and then there was no real ha. Very end there was a ha, but then this one will spoil anything, but at the very end there was a ha, and then they literally freeze frame, roll the credits. A literal freeze frame, roll the credits. You're like, oh, we could have used a little bit more. Oh, all right. And I turned it off and tried to go to bed. Anyway, they gave it 2 stars. I give it a recommendation. Till next time, everybody, have a great day. Enjoy the movies. If you're watching on this Friday, because I put these out on Friday, you should be watching a movie right now. It's Friday for crying out loud. Fridays are for movies. Bye.